गोपीजनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजनवल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुनातीरवनचारी यमुनातीरवनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा
Hari Bol, very nice Mataji. Bhashwati Mataji, are you able to hear?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, yes Prabhuji.
Be prepared with our chapter 11 verse 37 in case if we get disconnected. I'm still having some kind of a technical glitch in case if I get disconnected.
Okay Prabhuji, sure.
Okay, devotees, Mangalacharan, right? Okay. Who can recite Mangalacharan, devotees? Maybe we can give it to Shalini Mataji. She's attending from India.
Sure,
Is it
Prabhuji.
okay, Vasant Prabhu? Okay, Mataji, please go ahead.
Okay, Prabhuji. Om Ajnanatimidhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutpadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna.
Hari Bol, very nice Mataji. All this invocation prayers, it is always recommended. It should be recited not too fast, not too slow. So it was perfect. Hari Bol. So devotees, we are on chapter 11. and we are going to read 37. Just a recap. In 36, Arjuna has started glorifying. After Krishna has informed him what is his rupa, Kala Rupa, and his goal, his purpose of this rupa is to uh, kind of destroy, kill everything. Is the time. Time annihilates everything. Time destroys everything, whatever we may have. So at the end of this Kali Yuga, everything will be snatched from us, whether we had wealth, whatever it is, our relationship, our family, our name, fame, everything goes off. And maybe it will continue when our body is gone, we are left with only two things. First is our soul, which is eternal, Atma, and then the karma also travels with the Atma. So based on the karma, we may get the next, whatever form we may, it depends on our karma. But once if we take up Krishna consciousness, we even cross the karmic actions and reactions. So we completely get into devotional service. And here in 36, Arjuna has said, all the yogis and the rishis are also praising. They're slightly frightened there also, because looking at they're also watching. And then the demons and the atheists, they're running in another direction. They don't want to. This is another thing we have to understand. The atheists and the demons, people who do not accept Krishna, who do not believe in God, they're always frightened one way or the other. So normally it is said that a devotee should not be scared at all, because he builds that conviction that God, Krishna will take care of me. Like Prahlad. Prahlad was very young, but he was never frightened, never. Whether he was given poison, he was thrown in a snake pit, nothing. He was drowned in an ocean. He said that, okay, Lord Hari wants to, cause problem to me, I'll accept it. No problem at all. So that's the conviction. So here, Arjuna is slowly realizing that kind of a thing. He's surrendering to Krishna. He's saying, he's glorifying Krishna. There is no other way. And there is something called Vastu Shakti. You might have heard this phrase either in Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam, definitely in the purport. Vastu means it's an object. And the Shakti means the energy of that particular, in this material world, almost every object has got a particular quality. It's called inherent quality. For example, water will be always liquid. If water is not liquid, we cannot really call that as a water. We can call it something else. We can call it as an ice, but not water. And similarly, this sun has got a quality, and fire has got a quality too. What is the quality of fire? That if you touch knowingly, it will burn you. If you touch lovingly also, it will burn you. And if you touch unknowingly, then also it will burn you. That is the quality of fire. So it's Krishna's only energy. Krishna is also referred to as the owner of this kind of Shakti, Vastu Shakti. And what is that particular thing? Is that anyone who comes in contact with Krishna, they will be purified. He's like a surgeon. And any patient, they come, go to him, he will correct them. Whether it is devotees, non-devotees, he'll correct them. Hiranyakashipu, originally he was a great devotee. But Krishna had to do some kind of a surgery on him, piercing his body, and but he gets purified. Putana is a good example. Putana wanted to kill Krishna, but Krishna removes the contamination. He only takes, Putana came to me to give me milk. in the form of a mother. He accepts that portion of it. And what is the result? Putana gets a permanent position in spiritual platform, almost like Mother Yashoda. Where is Mother Yashoda and where is Putana? There is no comparison at all. Mother Yashoda is the embodiment of love, and Putana came with hatred, but Krishna removes that. So that is the quality of Krishna. But devotees should be always in that pure, submissive, devotional mood. Somebody might think, why not I act like Putana or Hiranyakashipu? That is for not, devotee. Devotees are already accepted. Those are all for people who do not want to accept God. That is the final, treatment for them. But for us, we should consider ourselves that I'm not a patient, I'm a devotee of Krishna, and I surrender to Krishna. That is the right position. So here, he's continuing. This is the second verse. He is going to glorify Krishna a little further. Already he has said in 36, Rishikesha, oh, you are the controller of the senses. And I see that all the saints are, they are glorifying you, saying all hymns, and they are entering within you, and through his mouth. So here he's going to continue a little more. Why not we read this, devotees? Vasant Prabhu, would you like to read?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Yes, Prabhuji, I can. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Kasmachate namiran mahatman gariyase brahmano apyadikartre anant deves jagannivasa Tvamaksharam sadasattat param yata. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Haribol Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Devotees, shall we take two more?
Hare
Since
Krishna.
it is, go ahead.
All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Bhagavad Gita 11.37. Kasmachate namiran mahatman gariyase brahmanopi adhikartre anantadevesha jagannivasya tvam aksharam sad asattat param yat.
Very nice. Very nice. So, devotees, we have discussed this quite a few times. When it is more than 4 words in a sentence, the metric is whatever Mataji sang just now. That might be more rhythmic. We'll be able to recite the verses better in that way. So, why not we take one more, devotees? Who would like to recite?
I can try, Prabhuji. Also, devotion pranam or Vishnu Bhagavatam. Bhaktani te taramana vishanti dakshta karalani bhayanakani kechid vilabna dashanantoreshu sangdrish. I'm reading the wrong one, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Prabhu, we are reading 37, Prabhu.
Oh, I'm okay. Sorry.
That's okay.
Kasmachate namaram mahattan goriyashe brahmane opi adi karte ananto devesho jagannivasho tamo kharam sat sat tat param jat. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, Prabhuji. So we had those 3. Now, who can read the synonym and translation? I know Sham Prasad Prabhu would willing to read it.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Shall I try, Prabhuji?
Who read the synonym and translation, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you. Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna. Synonyms. Kasmat, why, cha, also, te, unto you, not Nameran. They should offer proper obeisances. Maha Atman, O Great One, Garit, Gari, Garityase, who are better, Brahmana, they than Brahma, Api, although, Adi Karte, to the Supreme Creator, Ananta, O unlimited Deva Isha, O God of the gods, Jagat Nivasa, Jagat Nivasa, O refuge of the universe. Tvam, you are. Aksharam, imperishable. Sat, Asat, to cause and effect. Tat Param, transcendental. Yat, because. Translation by Charana Sri Swami Prabhupada ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai. O great one, greater even than Brahma, you are the original creator. Why then should they not offer their respectful obeisances unto you, O limitless one, God of gods, refuge of the universe? You are the invincible source, the cause of all causes, transcendental of this material manifestation. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji.
Very nice, Prabhu. Let us see. Raghu Prabhu, you want to read the purport, Raghu Prabhu?
I can read. Hare Krishna devotees. The purpose by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. By this offering of obeisances, Arjuna indicates that Krishna is worshipable by everyone. He is all-pervading, and he is the soul of every soul. Arjuna is addressing Krishna as Mahatma, which means that he is most magnanimous and unlimited. Ananta indicates that there is nothing which is not covered by the influence and energy of the Supreme Lord, and Devesa means that he is the controller of all demigods and is above them all. He is the shelter of the whole universe. Arjuna also thought that it was fitting that all the perfect living entities and powerful demigods offer their respectful obeisances unto him, because no one is greater than him. Arjuna especially mentions that Krishna is greater than Brahma because Brahma is created by him. Brahma is born out of the lotus stem grown from the navel abdomen of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, who is Krishna's plenary expansion. Therefore, Brahma and Shiva, who is born of Brahma, and all other demigods must offer their respectful obeisances. It is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam that the Lord is respected by Lord Shiva and Brahma, and similarly other demigods. The word Aksharam is very significant because material creation is subject to destruction, but the Lord is above this material creation. He is the cause of all causes, and being so, he is superior to all the conditioned souls within the material nature as well as the material cosmic manifestation. He is therefore the all great supreme. So, it's a very great purport and translation, and Arjuna is continuing to glorify Krishna, and he's using a lot of superlatives, and no superlative is enough to really uh, uh, to describe all the splendor of Krishna. So uh, he's the original creator. So Brahma is a secondary creator. So uh, uh, Brahma himself is born comes from the lotus, as mentioned here, from the lotus flower, which grows out of the navel of Garbhodaksha Vishnu. And so Brahma is the secondary creator. And then from we have Lord Shiva and so on, and all the other devatas and so on. So one of the things it's saying here is that he's the lord of all the demigods. So there's no reason why the demigods should not be subservient to Krishna. So they should all be praying to Krishna. Yes, praying to Krishna, just as uh, all the living entities in the world. So they should all be offering respectful obeisances to him. Then the other point that's made here is that uh, he's limitless. He's Ananta, and then he's also the God of God. He's the refuge of the entire universe. So we know that uh, we have seen instances where, well, the Virat Rupa itself, we have seen, uh, very described in previous verses, where he has shown the whole universe and everything moving inside. And of course, Arjuna was not, after seeing seeing the terrible form of all the everyone being annihilated and crushed within that mouth. He That's why he is now uh, respectfully continuing to uh, uh, pray to the describe all the glorious nature of the Lord. And the other point is that uh, although the Krishna creates the material world in which we live, material nature, he is above it. He's totally transcendental. So he's the cause of all causes. Yes, he creates the material world, but then he's above and be above all that. So those are some of the points. Thank you, Guruji.
Very nice, Prabhu. You have nicely summed up the meaning of the words as well as whatever Prabhupada is saying. Devotees, why not we share more thoughts? There's quite a few things to know, and Prabhuji has already covered everything, but additional thoughts, comment, devotee? Why so much silence, devotees? Is it because of Monday evening, or we had a wonderful Kirtan program yesterday, or
Very, very wonderful, Prabhuji. What is Prabhuji? Hats off.
Haribol Prabhu? So why not we take some more thoughts on this? I can share whatever little I have in my mind right now. So we have to understand Brahma. Sometimes we undermine Brahma. Or maybe even devotees are greater than Brahma. In a way, it can happen if we happen to reach Goloka Vrindavan. But Brahma is not ordinary. He is created personally by Krishna. So it's not an ordinary event. We are all kind of, we are not direct creation from Krishna. So the first creation, Sarga, Visarga, this is the secondary creation is done by Brahma. So first, his job is to do creation, procreation, just, develop like a project is given to a project manager or management. You take as much steam as you want, make the project work. So, in this particular universe, Brahma is the top. Brahmaloka, Satyaloka. He is the full authority. He creates, he takes care of everything, his first creation, the four Kumaras, they refused to be part of this kind of a thing. They said that we are not interested in this creation and procreation and being part of the material cycle. We don't want it. We don't want to be part of Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. So they made themselves as, as a eternally 5-year-old, like we would have seen in the picture also. They're all small, like a babies, toddler. Very powerful. I mean, they're very elevated. They know all the Shastras, everything. That is where all this, the Jai Vijay becoming all the, 3 times appearance of all the Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha, those things happen. So they are all great devotees. In any Vishnu temple, Krishna temple, if you go, there will be always a Jai and Vijay. They are greatest devotees and gatekeepers. They are the security for Lord Krishna. So Brahma is not an ordinary creation. We should not underestimate him. But at the same time, here, Arjuna is saying, Krishna, you have created Brahma. Then why not everybody just worship you? He's asking a question actually here. You are the original creator. Then why then should they not offer their respectful obeisances unto you? There is in Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 14, there is a special prayers from Brahma to Krishna. We all, normally people don't too much read Bhagavatam. In ISKCON, many people read, and traditionally who have been there in the Vrindavan, Braj area, they read in the south also, whoever follows the Alvar, lineage, they also read Bhagavatam. But other than that, many people even don't know the difference between Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. They think everything is some kind of a scripture. There are, in that particular chapter 14, Brahma's prayer is that Brahma would say, oh Krishna, you are the original Narayana. You are the original Vishnu. You will very categorically, So we have to understand that, because there is also an understanding that Krishna came from Vishnu. It is just a technical thing. They are one and the same. And there is nothing called one created another. It is eternal. It's a little difficult for us to understand. Everybody would say Krishna came as the 8th avatar, so he was created after Lord Rama, or, nothing like that. They are one and the same. But they display their potential, their qualities, according to the situation needed. Parshuram, for example, he's also an avatar of Krishna, but he did not really display all the qualities of the Bhagavan aspect of it, which Krishna, he did everything in the Mahabharata. So we have to understand here, Arjuna is saying, Krishna, you are the creator of Brahma. But even that Brahma devotee, there are at least 2 occasions. Who can say those 2 occasions? Even Brahma was completely confused about Krishna.
That Brahma Vimohan Leela, Prabhuji, where Brahma stole the Gopa boys.
Why don't you little bit explain that, Mataji? It will be very enlightening for us.
So in Vrindavan, Brahma was not sure whether Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So to test that, he actually stole all the Gopa boys, Krishna's friends, Gopa boys, for 1 year. I believe it's 1 year of Brahma, right, Prabhuji? Or just
No, not 1 year of Brahma. 1 year of material time, 1 second of Brahma. He just wanted to test, but
Yes, Krishna. So that's what he did. He stole, but he doesn't know of the potency of Krishna, his opulence. So Krishna actually became all the Gopa boys whom he stole, and then he and Krishna and all the mothers, all the Gopa boys' mothers, they thought that they are actually he is their son, but actually they're Krishna himself. So and even the mothers actually loved those Gopa boys who were no other than Krishna more affectionately. They love those Gopa boys, but not knowing that they are the Krishna himself. So that way, Krishna saved those Gopa boys and their mothers, so that they won't be worried about. And then Lord Brahma was surprised that how those Gopa boys came to nothing happened. It was like nothing happened to the Brindavan. So and that time the Lord Brahma understood that Krishna's potency, Krishna's power, and then that is called Brahma Bimohan Lila. And then Lord Brahma actually apologized in front of Krishna, and then he started praying Krishna with his prayers. Back to Prabhuji. Please correct me if I said
Very
wrong.
nice, Mataji. You very well narrated the background. Narada Muni goes and tells Brahma. Brahma is Narada Muni's father. He would tell, Father, the Supreme Lord has come. He is performing leelas. He said, what? Vishnu is in Vaikuntha. Every day morning we are having, Mangala Arti and we are having his darshan. What are you talking about? No, please come and take a look at it. When Brahma would come and take a look at it, he would not believe. This is a 5-6-year-old boy. He is eating remnants of food from his friend. Brahma says it's not possible. In the Vaikuntha, there are thousands and millions of devatas waiting to offer bhoga to Vishnu, Krishna. And this boy is eating from somebody all covered with mud. They're all fighting each other. One person is sitting on Krishna and making Krishna lose the fight. It's not even possible. But then just as a test, you want to test whether it is really Krishna performing some leela. Like Mataji nicely explained, he would make all the calves as well as all the Gopa boys disappear. And that 1 year, Krishna would expand into that all the calves and the Gopa boy. And that 1 year, there was a very different, loving atmosphere relationship in Vrindavan. All the mothers, they felt a very, very unusual kind of a loving for their children, which is Krishna. And calves are also, the cows used to give a lot of milk. So that 1 year was very, very pleasant for the Brajavasis. And when Brahma would come back, actually, the spiritual timeline, it is just like a second. But for the Mahabharata, which is happening in the material world, there it is about 1 year. So when Brahma would return, he would see that all the Gopa boys are all still playing with Krishna. And then he would realize definitely this should be the Supreme Lord. And as Mataji explained, he would pray for forgiveness. So even Brahma cannot understand Krishna. Of course, it's a Leela. We should not undermine Brahma. But the point here is that even a great personality like Brahma, he has been created only by Krishna. That is the point here. And the another time when Brahma could not understand, got confused about Krishna, can somebody narrate that episode, devotees? Vasant Prabhuji, do you know that episode?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danut Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So, I know this pastime very little. I also understood that actually all cows were also taken by Lord Brahma. And Krishna made also the cow But not much, Prabhuji. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Okay. There is one more episode, devotees, when one time Brahma wants to meet Krishna in Dwaraka.
Yes.
Then he would tell at the palace, he would tell the Krishna's, whatever assistant, please go and tell Krishna that Brahma has come. Krishna wanted again do some leela. He would make the security ask that Krishna is asking which Brahma. Then Brahma gets really a little bit, surprised. He says, which Brahma? I'm the Brahma. What else? I'm the father of the four Kumaras. Go and tell him. He said that no, Krishna wants to really know which Brahma you are. And finally, Krishna would invite him, and Brahma would be completely astonished. He could see thousands and thousands of Brahmas in his palace. Some one-headed, some four-headed, some 10-headed, 10,000-headed, unlimited-headed Brahmas. Then Brahma would understand, oh, Krishna is so... See, when we say great, this is Prabhupada used to say, yeah, we understand. Theoretically, Krishna is great. But how much great that unless, like right now, Arjuna is going through that phase. Even Arjuna could not understand how powerful, limitless. See, how limitless is Krishna that only when he's seeing. Even now, we are able to visualize a little bit, but we cannot still understand this fully. That's why Krishna in one of the verses in Bhagavad Gita says, Arjuna, no one can understand me, which is true. It's not possible. He can show us with his mercy. He can give glimpses of his qualities, but because he's limitless, nobody can see him fully or understand him fully. So we already know that Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadir Adi Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. So he is the cause of all causes. See, here is, so there is a lot of good things been mentioned by Arjuna. He's actually telling this for our benefit, so that we understand that he's the creator of Brahma, he's the original creator of everything. Spiritual world also. Aham Sarvasa Prabhava. Krishna has already said in 10:8 that I am the creator. Everything comes out of me. Now Arjuna is also asking one more question. Why not everybody then pay their respectful obeisance unto you? He is limitless. He is the refuge of the universe. Devotees, names like Janardana, Jagannatha, these are all meaning, Janardana means all the Janas. Ardhana means he is the shelter for all the Janas, all the living entities. Even in India, cities like Haryana means Hari's Ayana, Hari's shelter, Haridwara. Harid means Hari's the door to the gateway to Lord Hari's platform, spiritual platform. So, and as Raghu Prabhu mentioned, even though he is the creator of everything, he is not part of it. That is another thing we have to understand. Some people might think, oh, Krishna came here as a human being. He took part in the Mahabharata war. And it seems like he also left. There is nothing called left. Even we don't leave. We are eternal. How can Krishna be temporary? So we have to understand, even that is the difference between the Supreme Lord and normal Atmas like us. And here, I think, he's also saying some Mahatma or something like Mahatma. He's referring to him as Mahatma. So the thing here is that Krishna is not bound by his own creation. Like, for example, a president can come up with a law. He can sign a bill, but he is not bound by that bill. He can say, or a governor or a city mayor would say, I'm going to, from tomorrow, this North Del Mabry will be only 50 miles per hour. But his vehicle will be going at 60 miles. There will be security guards. We have to pay for them. We cannot go and question, hey, why are you violating the law? Because he created the law. So he is beyond the law. So Krishna is like that. Nothing happens because of his material creation. Nothing, it does not affect him. Whereas the material creation affects us because we are the causes. We are not the cause. Any more thoughts, devotees? If not, I would like to read a couple of verses from Bhagavatam, which is quite related to this particular Vishwarupa. But if any more thoughts on this verse, please share, devotees. Okay. So this is Bhagavatam. We discussed few days ago that there is Chatur Shloka of Bhagavad Gita 10:8 to 10:11. There is also Chatur Shloka of Bhagavatam. Okay, that is from 2:9, Canto 2, Chapter 9, 32, 33, 34, 35. Those four shlokas, it is Acharyas have said, this is the essence of Bhagavatam. Now, this is a dialogue between Krishna and Brahma, very related to what we are reading right now. Why not we just read the verse and the translation? That will give, it's almost same. Whatever we are reading now, Bhagavatam kind of re-establishes the essence. Who can read, devotees?
I can read Prabhu Hare Krishna.
Please go.
Bhagavatam 2.9.32. Yavan aham yatha bhavo yadrupa guna karma kaha tathaiva tattva vijnanam astu te mat anugrahat. Back to
Very
Prabhuji.
nice. Okay, devotees, why not we we'll read four verses, four translation. We can take turn. Go ahead, whoever wants to read, please.
I can read Prabhuji. Translation
Please
by
go.
His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Srila Prabhupada Joy. All of me, namely my actual eternal form and my transcendental existence, color, qualities, and activities, let all be awakened within you by factual realization out of my causeless mercy. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, Prabhu. Krishna is creating Brahma and he's telling all this, his qualities. He's explaining to Brahma who he is. So by this way, we are also able to understand Arjuna is also glorifying, and Bhagavatam is explaining also what Krishna told Brahma. So various sources to establish the fact. 2:9:33. Devotees who can read? Shalini
can try,
Mataji,
Prabhuji.
Dara Mataji, yeah, try. Yeah.
Sure, Prabhuji. Ahamevasamevaग्रे नान्यद्यत् सत् सत् परं पश्चादहं यदेतच्च यो वशिष्येत सोऽस्म्यहम्. Hare Krishna.
Very
Would you like me to continue with the translation also, Prabhuji?
Let us see if all can read at least
Yes,
one translation or a verse, it will be very good for everybody. Who else? Who can read the translation, devotees?
I can read if you like.
Okay, good.
Translation. Brahma, it is I, the personality of Godhead, who was existing before the creation, when there was nothing but myself, nor was there the material nature, the cause of this creation. That which you see now is also I, personality of Godhead, and after annihilation, what remains will also be I, the personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, Prabhuji. Yeah. So Krishna, before creation of this material universe, in spirituality is eternal. There is nothing called creation and annihilation. But he's talking about the material creation and annihilation. He was there, he creates, he maintains it, and then he annihilates also. Okay, who can read 34 devotees?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I can try.
Okay, sure.
Rite Ritaham Yat Pratiyeta Na Pratiyeta Jatmani Tad Vidyat Atmano Mayam Yatha Bhaso Yatha Tamaha. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Very nice, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Who can read the translation, devotees?
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. Shall
Yeah,
I try, Prabhuji?
please. Yeah.
Translation. O Brahma, whatever appears to be of any value, if it is without relation to me, has no reality. Know it as my illusory energy, that reflection which appears to be in darkness. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
This is a great verse, devotees. If something is not relation to Krishna, that is not reality. That's not real. That is a material, which is called the Maya, Krishna's illusionary energy. Once if the same thing you connect it with Krishna, it will become spiritual. It will become eternal. But once if you just going to look at it just like that, in a material vision, material understanding, material realization, it will always remain material. We would not, then it is just the body, that's it. Whatever little we know, it is not complete. We would not understand who we are. But once if we understand that I'm spiritual entity, part and parcel of Krishna, so we should develop that kind of a mood to see everything as Krishna's, creation, and we are part of Krishna. Everything, whatever we have, our family, in whatever house we have, our job, our knowledge, everything should be related to Krishna. Once if we do that, it automatically becomes Krishna consciousness. It's a great, I really like that verse. Okay,
Just one question on that. So what they're saying is that people who don't understand the transcendental nature that there is a Krishna, they are stuck in a world of darkness or ignorance, total ignorance. They don't know. That would be the people who are atheists or don't believe in God. Is that a statement?
Yes, definitely. Because the darkness here means it is not that I don't have power and I won't able to see, but it's a spiritual darkness. Meaning, if we don't understand Krishna, we'll be eternally stuck in this material creation cycle of Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. We'll be eternally stuck. This is not the first time we are here in this material world. We have been here eternally. Srila Prabhupada always used to say, we are all Nitya Baddha. That means eternally we are here. We have been here. So it is it's a choice. Actually, Krishna is not Krishna cannot do this by force. Why? Because he loves. When there is love, there cannot be conditions. Love has to be free. That is the real freedom. But in today's modern world, we think freedom means something I get some freedom to do this, that, but the real freedom is that can I love Krishna? That is the best freedom one can enjoy. That is part and parcel of the love has to be free. So Krishna loves us, he gives us the freedom. Krishna says, if you love me, you'll come to me. Right? There is something a saying, right? If you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it is eternally yours. It may not fit properly for Krishna, but some idea that Krishna lives. He says, if you want to go, go. But if you show a little bit of love, that is the thing we are learning from these verses from Arjuna. That once if you become a devotee, Krishna will take care of it. He will guide us very nicely. We don't have to worry about anything. But that much we have to do. Ye yata mam prapatyante. That little effort if we give for Krishna, Krishna will do the rest. Unfortunately, we are not even doing that. So we have to, that is the entire journey of Krishna consciousness. How much can we do? Have I really understood Krishna? If we understood Krishna, realized Krishna fully devotees, our entire attitude, lifestyle, life, everything will change immediately. We will not be attached with material, so because there won't be any material at all. There is nothing called material. Once if you have realized Krishna, everything is pure bliss. That's it. You're thinking all the time about Krishna. You're working for Krishna. It doesn't matter which way you're going. It may seem that you're working a material thing, but your mind is always observed in Krishna. How Namacharya Haridas Thakur was able to chant thousands of Mahamantra. How? It's not humanly possible. Because for him, his mind was 24/7, Nitya, eternally engaged in Krishna. That is the main purpose of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to stand in that Jagannath Mandir. And then he used to just, tears used to roll down. Of course, he is Krishna himself, but he is enacting the role of a devotee. And his thought is only on Krishna. And the question he has got that how did I get separated from you, Krishna? What was the cause? What happened? How did this debacle, this most damaging thing has happened? We are not thinking like that. We are cultivating Krishna consciousness. But whatever we are doing, if we can follow Srila Prabhupada's instruction, I think we have a chance to get into that kind of a mood. So devotees, let us read one more in the best interest of time, and then we should be done. The Chatushloka of Bhagavatam.
I can
Who
read
can
20.
go ahead?
यथा महान्ति भूतानि भूतेषु च बचित्वनु प्रविस्तानि अप्रविस्तानि तथा तेषु न तेष्वहम्.
Very nice. Okay, our final translation. Who can read, devotees? Has anyone here? Let me see. I'm not able to see all the names. iPhone is okay. Who are devotees? One of you, please read the translation. The devotees are so, merciful to each other. They don't want to read because they think another devotee should read. I should give them the opportunity. But we have only 3 more minutes left. So please read, devotee.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Oh,
ahead.
please go ahead, Mataji.
Go ahead, Mataji, it's fine. Go ahead, please.
Okay, Hare Krishna. O Brahma, please know that the universal elements enter into the cosmos and at the same time do not enter into the cosmos. Similarly, I myself also exist within everything created, and at the same time I am outside of everything. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, Mataji. Yeah, again, we have to understand this. Atheists will not even pay attention. Atheists say, I don't know how this all happened, but I'm not ready to accept there is somebody called God. And even if there is somebody called, I don't want to give him a name. Even if there is a name, I don't want to give him a form. So there is a sequence of, they have their own kind of an idea, speculation. But, does it make sense, an atheist kind of a philosophy, that there was nothing, some kind of a chemical reaction happened, and all these things suddenly started happening? 8.4 million types of species. Is it possible, devotees? I mean, just out of nothing, by chance, it will happen? Can it happen? Or can, as we human beings, after maybe 10,000 years, are we going to become another form by ourselves? Is the mankind will change? We don't know. I mean, that's what they are thinking. But our Shastras are so very nicely said. This is all based on our karma. We have an opportunity now, right now, to understand our original, whatever our quality, nature, which is I'm part and parcel of Krishna. And that's it. We are done. We don't have to think about all the millions of years to come, and that it's a choice again, devotees. No, Krishna is not definitely. Krishna says, if you understand me, it is good. Manmana bhava madbhakto. He is giving an instruction. But if you do not want to follow that, you fall under what is this Nyaya Shastra and the karma. He has created a karma cycle. So you suffer. Sometimes you are happy, sometimes you suffer. Again, he is not part of this cosmos. That is another thing we have to understand. A sun may the rays can fall on the entire planet Earth, but the sun is not affected by that at all. The sun might fall on some garbage. The same sun falls on the temple, but the sun is not affected. It always remains same as it is. So devotees, I think again we read at least 11:37 and 4 verses from Bhagavatam. Maybe someday we all can read Bhagavatam also after we are done with Bhagavad Gita. So any more thoughts, devotees, before we conclude?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Sorry, I was in the hospital. I could not read nothing. Sorry. This is Harini Mataji.
Harini Mataji, how are you?
Fine, Prabhuji.
Very good. Even after attending a hospital late evening, you have the interest.
No, today is my night shift, Prabhuji.
Okay. So you're starting.
No, I'm already in the hospital, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Prabhuji. I could not read anything.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
no.
Hare Krishna.
You taking care of your patients is the best Krishna consciousness seva you can do right now. Don't think about Krishna. That's it.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Devotees, we will conclude here. Haribol, have a wonderful Krishna consciousness evening. Tomorrow we'll resume with 11:38. Vanchakalpatrubhyascha kripasindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namah. ISKCON Tampa Sankirtana ki jai, ISKCON Tampa Bhagavad Gita study session ki jai. All glories to the humble devotees. Haribol.
Thank